Okay. Okay, so I've been talking to you about manifestation. I can talk to you about grounding. I think I talked to you about shielding. What do I have to talk about now? Oh, now we're talking about the process of the spiritual awakening, which is what I'm currently going through. And through that process, I find I need a lot more water. Yes, water. If I don't have enough water, I'm tired. My whole muscles are achy. Like right now, I'm achy. Yesterday, I actually ran. Like went for an actual run. This is something that I was told by doctors that I could never do again. Now this whole year, you'll find out, I've been going through a process of building up my strength. And I actually had dislocated this shoulder as a CNA, helping people. So in dislocating this shoulder, it was in a sling for 3 months. And in being in a sling for 3 months, that caused 3 bulging discs in my neck. And my doctor said specifically, I will never run again. I would never jump again. And to be glad that I'm walking. Okay? Be glad that I am able to walk. Because in 5 years, which was last year, in 5 years, and I was already losing function in this arm, and every now and then you'll see it does kind of want to do its own thing, and it kind of just sits there and does whatever it wants. It like twitches sometimes, see, like when it's in certain positions, it does that. Okay, let's not do that anymore. So sometimes it does its own thing. I gotta tell you, this time last year, I couldn't even hold a water bottle in it. I had to hold everything with my left. Like, my left side was my weak side, and now it is my strong side. Because I had to literally hold everything with my left arm. It's ridiculous. So anyway, in this process of strengthening myself, of starting a new career, I am a health and wellness coach. And I help people get healthy. So, what I've been working on in this past year, what I've been working on has led me to start working on my spirituality and finding my spiritual whatever. Well, in that process, I started waking up to a few things. Some things that you're told your whole life, they're not real. Oh, my glasses are glaring. I can't see the camera right now, but you're told that you can only do certain things. You can only achieve certain goals. You can only get so far. You are indoctrinated from the time you are born to believe certain things. And you know what? They're just wrong. Anything is possible. You have the ability to create your own reality. You have the ability, with the power of your thoughts and the power of your mind and the power of your actions and the power of your words, to create what's gonna come in to your reality. So I've been being led to basically just help people. Like, that is my calling. I have tried to make it like specific. I've tried to change, like find my purpose, and literally every time I go to write down my purpose, what comes out is literally, you're meant to help people. Like, okay, so how do I help people? I could help an old lady cross the street. That's helping somebody. I could help a friend, that's in need. That's helping somebody. I could help somebody lose weight. That's helping somebody. I could help somebody who weighs 89 pounds gain some weight. That's helping somebody. Anything, basically, it's such a broad spectrum for me for helping people. This could be helping somebody. I don't know if it is. I hope it does. I hope you receive value from what I'm saying, and I hope it helps for you. Because you know what? It's helping me to tell you these things. So I'm really hoping that you find value in this and that it helps you along your journey. And if you watching my spiritual awakening helps you going through your own, then yay, I'm helping more people. And to me, that's an amazing thing. That is a blessing to be able to help other people in their life find their purpose, find their calling, find their path, find themselves, anything. Even if I just help you find a penny on the ground, that's helping someone. Any way you look at it, you can help people in any way, any time of the day, and any situation. Like, seriously. Going through the spiritual awakening, I have realized that my thoughts were not so good. So what I was thinking was calling the not so good stuff into my life and creating more not so good stuff. So I have consciously been trying to rewire my thinking and my mindset to change it to a positive one. So I've been watching positive YouTube videos. I've been watching positive, speeches. I've been watching positive things. The only one thing that I don't watch that is not positive is I love horror movies. I love horror movies. I'm sorry. To me, that's a positive thing. Like, if I didn't watch the horror movies, then the makers wouldn't get money and they wouldn't create more horror movies for me to watch. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, when you're trying to create a positive environment, you want to stay away from the negative stuff. Now, I'll tell you, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I hate the news. I think it is horrible. I think it is manipulated to show you the negative things in life, and that's all you see. And if you're bombarded with negativity, that's what you're gonna get. If that's what you're taking in, that's what you're gonna get. Now, to me, horror movies are not negative. Okay, so you're saying, what? Horror movies aren't negative, but they show all this graphic violence, and it's fake. It's fake. Like, it's created for entertainment purposes, and it's fake. It's not real. I don't like watching real life horror movies, like real to life horror, if that makes sense. Like, if it says this movie is based on a true story, I don't like watching those. Same thing with the news. I don't like watching the news. I don't like watching real life horror movies, like based on true stories. I don't like watching those. And I'll tell you why. Those actually are produced from a negative standpoint. They are produced to create more negativity in this world. When you watch a horror movie, it is created for entertainment purposes. The value of entertainment is different than the value of the news. The news has no value. They're going to spit stuff down your throat so you spit it back out. That's what the news is created to do. The news is created to show you car crashes and all these plane crashes and disasters all over the world that are happening. And when you start thinking about them and you focus on that, that is where your attention goes. But when you sit down to watch a movie, whatever kind of movie, if it's comedy, horror, whatever, you are sitting down to be entertained. You are sitting down to watch the creation from somebody else's mind to entertain you. Not to feel the emotion, because it's fake. It is fake. It's a cinematic production with fake blood and fake killings. Those people aren't dead. I can go look them up right now. They ain't dead. They walking around having Starbucks and freaking eating gelatos and having freaking Subway grinders. You know, they're living a good life. They made that movie. They got paid for it, and they're living a good life. So in reality, movies create a different thing than the news or a true to life production. So with a movie, it is a creation of the mind. It is. And usually what you think you produce in your life, and it comes back to you. Now, I'm going to tell you something, though. With a movie, it is an entertaining creation. It is something that someone thought up. I love Stephen King books. I love Stephen King movies. I love Stephen King. I love his mind. I love the way he creates things. Okay? I do. But do you think Stephen King is walking around killing people? Do you think that Stephen King is walking around freaking causing all this mayhem and horrible distress in the world? Do you think he's walking around like a clown in a sewer trying to kill people? No. That came from his mind because it was filtered in and he had to filter it out, and then he created a book or a movie with it to entertain the masses, to entertain, not to make someone go dress up as a clown and sit in a sewer. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So to me, horror movies, my entire life, I have loved them. They are fake. They are stories. They are creations. They are not real. These are things created by someone's magical, mystical, abundantly creative mind. And in the creations, okay? Now, here's the good that comes from producing a horror movie. The writer gets money and they can do good things with it, like donate to charities or whatever they do. The actors in the movie get money and they can do good things with it, like provide for their families and create more movies or do other things, travel, whatever. Also give to charities. A lot of these people tithe, okay? They give to charities. They give what they receive. They give it, okay? They see that abundance flows when they give more, okay? A lot of these people are like that. And, okay, so also with movies, you have key grips, you have songwriters, you have music producers, you have all these people that work behind the scenes that get paid, and they can create more things. They can do good with the money that they receive, okay? So while they are getting paid to have blood gush out of their arm, the blood is not real. Their arm is really not cut off. They are not chopped in half sitting in a tree, okay? These are just examples. This is fake. You also get to pay the CGI workers, the people that create the visual effects. All these people get paid, and they can do amazing things with their money should they choose to, and a lot of them do. Okay? A lot of these people that make these movies are amazingly talented people that give their time, their money, their effort, and other gifts to the world. So, don't get me wrong. I do see the point of if you're going through a spiritual awakening. Sometimes the violence in horror movies can be a little much. If you focus on just the violence, if you don't see it for what it is, then it's gonna be too much because you're focusing on what's coming off the screen. But if you see it for what's behind it, and you focus on all the good that can come from it, it is made to entertain you for entertainment purposes. All movies, all shows, all these things are created to entertain you. And I find immense entertainment from watching someone pretend to be cut up. Now, would I ever hurt someone in real life? No. But would I watch it on a movie? Oh, hell yeah. Of course I will. You know why? Because I'm human. And I'm fascinated by those things. And I'm fascinated by the unreal, realistic side of that. Because I'm human. But in a sense, I am also an immortal spiritual being waking up to a current human reality and realizing that there are so many things that can be done in this life. I mean, seriously, money, it's not the root of all evil. It can lead to evil things, and having money, some people in power that have money probably shouldn't have it. But it's not the root of all evil. Money, if dispersed properly, can create a lot of good. It can create so much good. But it's not dispersed properly, so therefore you think money is the root of all evil. And no, money also does not lead to happiness. It doesn't. Happiness has to be something that you cultivate from inside. You create your own happiness. You are the creator of your reality, and if you choose to be happy, then you're happy. You don't need money to make you happy. Just make a choice. Wake up and say, I choose today to be happy. It's a beautiful day out. Even if it's raining, it's a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day. You know why? You woke up. Think about it. You have so much to give, and the way you can help people is immense. There are endless opportunities to help somebody, just like there are endless opportunities that the universe could choose to help you. There are endless ways that the universe could choose to give you money. There are endless ways that the universe could choose to give you the things that you want. There are endless ways. The list does not end with a check in your hand. You don't have to receive money in a check to have money. It doesn't end with a direct deposit in your bank. It could happen that way. It could happen with a check in your hand. It could happen with a direct deposit into your bank. It could happen you just find money on the side of the road in a freaking bag. It could happen. It could happen you get a scratch-off ticket and you win $10,000. Oh my gosh, it could happen that way. The way the universe chooses to give you your gift is completely up to the universe. All that's up to you is to ask for it, to declare it, to believe that it's coming, to believe that it's yours. You think what you are, and therefore it becomes your reality. Have a blessed day. Help people in any way that you can. Help another human being become their full potential. Help somebody cross the road. Help a cat. Help a dog. Help an animal get fed that otherwise couldn't get fed. Help in any way that you can, because that is what you should do. Just help. Spread it around. Spread the love. In helping others, you're spreading love and kindness. You are spreading things that ultimately there's not enough of in this world right now. There's not. Be a catalyst for the change that you want to see in the world, and you will achieve great things. Have a blessed day. Peace out.